Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be running the Lima. We have actually two runs we're going to try to get in today, so we're going to jump right on it. We are going to be running the Lima. Off the bat here, we need to get some coal delivered, and then hopefully we can break out the new loco and the new rolling stock. Honestly, rolling stock I've never used, which sounds crazy for me. So kind of excited to get those underway and actually get to use them. Alright, what we got going on here? Get this all up to speed. There we go. Alright. Lima doing the trick. Do need to get a little bit of coal delivered, and then our other cars are going to come in handy. New loco down the way that we're going to be busting out for the first run. Kind of keep that for a little bit later here, as we are going to get this one last stock run in. We need it to fire up the stamp mill, that's for sure. So underway. Still haven't added any cars to this. We definitely have the money to do that now. Not a problem. Uh-oh. Kill that. Are we going the right way? Yeah, we're going the right way. Psst. Killing the loco for no reason. It's okay. Better be safe than sorry. Suppose I should have just looked at the switch, but I had a panic. Been running a lot of loads over this, so I wasn't totally sure which direction that switch was. Old school panic attack. Let's get it rolling. Stepping up the amount of money we're making now, running tons of loads. It's kind of easy to run multiple trains on this layout. I mean, you can have somebody working on the other side of the map while you're on this side, and it seems to work out relatively easy. Haven't run into a problem with trains running into each other or having a hard time passing or anything like that, so everything's been working well. Lots of loads delivered. Starting to really step up the amount of money, which is good now that we crown tier 8. No locos at tier 8, but that does put the class 125 clear in our sights at tier 9, so definitely have a goal to achieve. That'll certainly help us step up the size of some of these trains. Still do need to pick up some tanker cars. Have not started with the oil stuff yet. Not really in a hurry there to roll that yet. Oop. Oh, we shot that all the way. Alright, really, we'll kick this into gear. Get it moving. There we go. Now we'll go barreling down the hill at full speed, right? Should probably throw one more car on here. That would put us nice over 100. Add a pop. Make it pretty profitable. Of course, that being said, it also would make it heavier. But I don't think, you know, we haven't had any problems with the Lima, like, even remotely running out of oomph. So it has plenty in the tank, I think, to add at least one or two more cars. No problem. Just gotta play the brake a little bit going down this hill here. When one is going for speed, do get a good look down at the gold smelter there from here on the climb. Anyway, it's nice you can look over on the climb. It's a little hard to do on the descent. You do have to kind of pay attention to the brakes on this line. This is not just like a. It's a little hard to just set it and forget it, or you're either going to stop or go way too fast, but keeps the run interesting where it's not like a super long run. I would hate to have it just ultimately boring. Keeps it a little interesting. Only had to pick up one or two trains on this turn so far, so there you go. It's kind of why it's probably staying in there. I had thought about widening that turn out because we definitely could. We have plenty of room over here to run and bring it back on the same line, same elevation, but really I kind of like having the, you know, that corner in there. So we're keeping it probably. I always say probably because you just never know. Alright, where are we going with this train? I totally don't even know. This is the first run of coal down here, actually. It's I mean, it's not the first time to the industry, but it's the first time for coal to the industry, that's for sure. That's why we gotta get it down here. It isn't gonna do any good. So, 2 first drops today. It's kind of the order of the day. Getting things moving. Cool. Move along, probably a little more. Oh, wait. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Okay, we're good. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We do have other locos down here, so can't be going too absolutely insane. Yeah. Alright, let's not go too bad. This loco is fast enough it'll get you in trouble. That's for sure. Probably slow it down a little bit here. We do have a pretty good turn in here on the end. Decent look at the gold smelter there. Cruising on down the rail. Oh, way over there. Cool. Is that the dredge? That's the dredge, right? Yeah. That's cool. You kind of actually like having some of the industries where you can see one to the other. Kind of neat looking off in the distance. Never had that in Pine Valley. It's kind of everything was like standalone-y. So it's kind of cool to actually have that. Alright, probably do this. Go over and check our map. I think we're gonna have to use that one, so that'll be our first time down that rail too. That'll be groovy. Lots of firsts in this one. No, that won't be our first time down that rail. It'll just be our first time down that rail with coal. So, there you go. So, I did not make most of those runs, so there you go. Alright. There we go, bring it in. Be too long now, we should see stuff off in the distance. There we go. We're heading around the mountain. Alright. Let's take it show, because I don't know how this big logo is going to handle this. So we don't want to dump the cars anyway. I'm pretty sure everything should be decent. No problems. No worries. Yeah, we're good. Nice and smooth. Alright. What did that bump? Oh, they're bumping that rock. So the big cars, there you go. There's an issue. Alright. Well, we'll fix that quick. Hate to get rid of it, but you gotta go. You're causing a problem. That's not gonna work. Sure. The smaller cars got through those hoppers. The big gondolas really do just take up more space. Those, you know, I gotta be real. If you're gonna test a run, they're probably the ones to use because they do kind of seemingly have like the biggest hitbox out there. If something's gonna hit, it's gonna be those. Maybe the box cars, but there you go. Cordwood cars were. Ooh, we don't want to delete it. All right, there we go. Yeah, then that's gonna turn the brake on. Show, you can turn it off. I don't know. I think we're just gonna go for a bump hook on that one and see if we can get it to re-rail that away. All right, let me up in there. It'd be a pain right now. All right, there, back. See how everything goes here. All right, we got that one gathered up. See if we can get the other two without pushing it off. Alright, there we go. All good. Not that big a deal. Big Rock did not like the gondola cars, huh? Local went by it just fine, just not the hoppers. There you go. Setting the brake, right? I don't know. It feels like cars are kind of drifting whether you have the brake on or not. I'll be honest. I was filling up a Loco earlier and it was like with water and it like just kept sliding off the spout. So I don't know if that's affecting everywhere or consistent or what. So I really can't say much. Shouldn't say much. As it was just weird filling up water in a Loco there. Guess I haven't had any problems with anything sliding at the dock, so assume that was just a weirdo thing. Sometimes. See there, it's sliding, but is that, did it get the brake all the way on? That's the thing. Can I grab that? No, you can't. You gotta run up the back. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the brake is all the way on. And you get car slack in there sometimes, but sometimes they just do this weird slidey thing. Alright, here we go. At least we have a decent amount of ore in here. And at the end of the day, this should pay decent too. There's no horrible like payoff this. Yeah, I mean 13 grand. We're definitely gonna have the money that we need. Oh, we're gonna have the money that we need for the class 125 when we get there. That's for sure. All right, turn that off. Coal with these big hoppers, I do have to say, is really a good money maker. You know, coal originally back in the day with the little hoppers, blah, 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 all the rest of it, well, it paid okay. It was not like the, whoa, that actually pays quite a bit. This actually starts paying quite a bit. You really start making a lot of money with the coal stuff. Oh, how much even goes in here? Oh, only 100. I guess I didn't even, sure. So there you go. A fifth car would actually be too much. We'd have overfilled the dang thing. That's cool. We're going to get it almost full. I didn't really realize that's all it held. Alright, well that's not totally horrible. Well, I guess we could get one more car in there. No we can't. No we can't. We could get a small car in there. Whatever. Give us a chance to now go get our other Loco. That's the big goal. This is what I actually have kind of been looking forward to. So we will have to jump over here. That's as close as we can get. Sounds kind of weird because it's a Porter. But I have not used these hopper cars at all. Not the Craig hoppers. So this is going to be kind of cool. Haven't gotten a chance to use the side dump cars. Kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they dump. I don't know how any of that works. That's going to be new, obviously. This is all new. I'm going to have to get some wood in here. I suppose that's going to take a hot minute to fire up. Oh, come on. It's not highlighting the fuel box. Is it putting it in there? No. There we go. Alright. Now that you actually have to have it say firebox when you trick this stuff in there, it's kind of a pain sometimes, but there we go. Some of the things, yeah, right. Turn the brakes off, get the cars actually ready to move. Those are not hooked up. Yep, that's fine. They'll push back into each other. This one I think hooked when I dropped it, I heard. Alright, all the brakes are off. They're going to need to warm this up just a touch. Suppose we are going to need some water down here for the locos too, if we're going to be keeping a loco down here. I'm not sure. We might just stick that right over there on the side here. Let's see. If we do that, we probably want it on this side. Probably something like in there should work, I would think. Yeah, looks like it fits in there. Cool, cool, cool. Just went with number 12 on here, and all the other locos we've given 01 so that they would have room. Obviously, we are not planning on having multiple black porters. And if we do, we're definitely not going to have 10 of them. So, no, 10 slot for this one. Just good old number 12. Alright, let's see, where are we at with the temperature here? We are just about there. Can't complain. Did turn around, put the light on here, obviously. Nighttime operations down here in the bowl are definitely going to be possible with this. Most of the locos running down here will have lighting. But this one is going to be our kind of like our in-yard run around and do a lot of stuff down here. So that's kind of the plan with this one. We're going to run around some Craig cars down here, moving around stuff in these little industries. It's going to be a little railroad unto itself is kind of the thing down here. So obviously we will expand a lot of things down here along the way. Alright, why aren't we oh, wait. We don't have any boiler pressure yet. There we go. We're starting to get some. Alright. At least now our train's all hooked up. Nice quiet little whistle at this point. There we go. Starting to get louder. We're just gonna get rolling. Go after the ore. I gotta be honest, I don't even know how much these things hold, so there you go. I've honestly never used these for any kind of function in the game at all yet, so gonna be a new one for me. Suppose I should have just bagged up one more. Whatever, doesn't matter. This will work. At least I think this will work. One never knows. The plan was that this will work. There we go. Everything's still working on the old Porter. Always such an underutilized locomotive for me. I really like these locos. I think this is one of the coolest looking locos in the game. It's definitely a little tinker, so it doesn't, you obviously can't use it for a heck of a lot in demanding places, let's be honest, but it is a super cool looking little loco. So we're really happy to get it out on this run. Be interesting to see how many of these little cars it can actually handle doing what with. I have a feeling it'll be a lot more than 3, but just gonna start it out keeping things kind of simple. We don't need a failure. Might as well switch that for the loco. Send it along the way here. This one's cool. That looks cool. That looks narrow gaugey, I have to say. Get rid of that. Jump into that. Now we can get rid of that. Take a good look at it. Nice. Classic, but it's a good one. Kind of works with these cars too. That's cool. It's definitely not the fastest loco on the track. Not that I'm even going for speed with it. Let's be honest. Probably get some more out of this thing. Probably going about as slow as we possibly could be. There we go. Now we're moving. Just had to ask it to go. Plenty of fast for the length of the runs though down here. These are not going to be long runs running around the bowl. Alright, let's go. To say we did make it through the painstaking efforts of getting the dredge stocked up. Some still not full, obviously. That's a chore unto itself, but we do have some stock in there that we're going to pull out of there. Should be plenty to fill these. Like I said, I don't know how much these hold, so there you go. Never delivered them before, and I suppose could maybe look in the wiki and it'll tell you. I don't know. I don't really use that much. I still just kind of play by the old wing it, do it. Go, pulling up on a dredge. Might actually get a dredge whistle this time. Is the dredge gonna whistle? Maybe not. A little bit of a stockpile of tools. Still have some coal in there. That's going to be another big coal burn there. And pipes. This thing goes through pipes like, nobody's business. Which, not exactly sure why, unless they're doing it under the old, like they had to drive the steam pipes. The Jeep was saying the other day, like they used to drive the steam pipes in the ground. I thought maybe that's what's going on. Why it runs through so many. Alright. We do have 27 in there, so wait a minute. There's no freight car available. That certainly looks like it's in the middle. And this is straight out from the Snap dock. So let's play with this a little bit and see if we can get it to go. If I have to totally realign the rail, then we probably... Are you kidding? So straight out from there, drop doesn't work. Oh, the gold. Not with these. I wonder if I can pull the big copper over here. If that would work. Let me see. Try this again. See, you would think it would work straight in line. Like, that's straight in line with the pre-snap track. It's not going to do it, is it? It's not even going to tell you. Yeah, well, because there's no way these aren't... I know these all gold. So what's the problem? I wonder if they're not... Let me see. Wonder how we try to solve this. So either the rails gotta move over. But how does it do... What's the easy way to find this? Let's see. Oh no, it wants to whistle. Alright, let's see if that works. So that works. Okay, so that's got to either move over or move up. Gotcha. How many go in here? 6? Oh, that's not bad. Alright, we will get this. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with that, because that's going to have to realign. That's kind of lame-o. I'm going to have to figure out whether it's because of height or distance. I mean, if it's got to be that close, it's too far. That, like I said, that's on their pre-snap. So I have to figure out. Maybe it's just a height thing because this is quite a bit lower. So I'll do some playing around there and figure it out. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right this second. But higher and closer it needs to be, and then it'll work. But the pre-snap may cause a problem there, so just a thing. Alright, there, that'll work. Let's grab you. Do this one more time. Hey! Alright. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. That's all these other check, and we got a switch right there. If we got to realign that, that's a fair amount of realigning. I mean, it's definitely going to have to be done. It's not if it's got to be done, it's definitely got to be done. We'll just have to figure out the... We'll have to figure out the why of the thing, so that we can figure out the least impactful way of fixing the problem. We don't need to go this way or up a lot, and maybe it's just height. We could get that. I don't know. If it's just height, I could just lay it manually on top of it. That's not such a big deal. If it's got to move over that much, that's going to be a fair amount of who knows what. Oop. Hey. It's too bad because everything else in here is working great. Not exactly sure why that... There's no link. The one thing you'll notice is that the link stops down here, and then it kind of just freeboards out. But you would think that this is still in the drop line with everything else. So I don't know what the intent is there exactly. Alright, we'll have to get that flipped. Still got wood, still got everything else. Brakes are all off. We have 6, 12, 18 ore that we're moving, so there you go. Let's see if we can get this up the hill now. Or, well, we didn't get them all. We didn't get them all. But these cars slap around on the rail quite a bit. Noticing that. Probably not too hard to throw these things off into the abyss. Alright, well, let's see. Did that hook it? Yeah, now we got it. Alright, charge! Well, that's too bad. I know that one's a little weird, but that was definitely straight with their thing, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully we can clear everything here with all these cars. It's the first run up here, too. With all this. Lots of new. At least the nice thing is it pays well. There we go. That's cool. Get good looks at a lot of things in here. This area of the map's kind of fun. Do have to say that the industry seemed to come in here fairly well, all things considered. This one's a little tricky. Obviously, it's got the big stagger between the two. So that wire looks sunk, but it does definitely work. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, you know what? Just unload the bag too first. We're good. Alright, here we go, because this should actually pay off pretty well. Yeah, what are they, like $600 a drop? So that's cool. We're getting paid now. That's what's important. Alright, I'll bag this up just a little bit. There we go. Cool, they do dump. That's a bummer. I was kind of hoping they actually, like, side dumped. That's too bad. Maybe one day. There we go. We're getting a little bit over there. It's going to use it, too. Alright, so we will take a walk through here real quick. Just where everything came out. You know, most of this came out okay. This actually gives the pulleys look like it's running. Of course, that's still down in the dirt, but whatever. Didn't come out too bad in here. As far as what you see, a little bit of fern leaves. I still wish that the ground would, the foliage would just disappear when you snap stuff in, but otherwise it came out pretty good. We even got most of the like stairs. What is it? The other side of the building. This is where the rocks. Oops. Even were able to save most of the stairs. A little bit stick into the rock there, but it's still definitely a usable little path. Wow, we made a fair amount of money there, $25,000. So we're on our way to making riches. Now I'll have to fix the track over there, but still, for the most part, ran into a few snags. But all told, we definitely made some money. So that's a win with a snag involved. We'll have to do an alteration on the track over there, figure out what exactly is going on. But we're going to call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. So subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.